Welcome to this in-depth exploration of Stephen R. Covey's influential book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. For over 30 years, this book has been a cornerstone of personal development and leadership. Today, we'll spend the next 10 minutes dissecting the core lessons of the book, with each habit broken down into actionable insights that you can start applying immediately. Let's begin this journey toward greater effectiveness and fulfillment in both your personal and professional life. Introduction. Covey's book is not just another self-help guide. It's a framework for personal transformation. Covey argues that true effectiveness comes from aligning our actions with timeless principles and developing strong character ethics. These 7 habits are not quick fixes, but fundamental shifts in how we approach life. Now, let's explore each habit in detail. Habit 1. Be proactive. The first habit, be proactive, is foundational to all the others. Covey defines proactivity as the ability to choose your response to any situation based on your values rather than your emotions. This means recognizing that you are not just a product of your circumstances, but rather the decisions you make in response to those circumstances. Proactive people take control of their destiny by focusing on what they can influence, which Covey calls the circle of influence. For example, instead of complaining about a stressful work environment, a proactive person might focus on how they can improve their skills, manage their time better, or even find ways to help their team be more efficient. In practice, being proactive might involve setting goals that align with your personal values and taking daily actions that move you closer to those goals. It's about shifting from a mindset of reactivity where you blame external factors for your situation to one of responsibility and empowerment. Whether in your career, relationships, or personal growth, adopting a proactive mindset can lead to more meaningful and sustained success. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind is about clarity of vision. Covey encourages us to define what success looks like before we start any task or set out on any journey. This habit involves creating a personal mission statement that serves as a blueprint for your life, helping you align your actions with your deepest values and long-term objectives. Imagine your life as a project without a clear plan. You risk wasting time and energy on activities that don't contribute to your ultimate goals. For instance, if your long-term goal is to build a successful business, beginning with the end in mind would mean visualizing what that success looks like, whether it's financial independence, creating a legacy, or contributing to your community. From there, every decision you make should be aligned with this vision. This habit is not only about setting goals, but also about ensuring that your daily actions are consistent with the outcomes you desire. It's about living with purpose, rather than simply reacting to the demands of life. Habit 3. Put first things first. The third habit, put first things first, is about prioritization. Covey emphasizes that to be truly effective, you must prioritize your tasks based on their importance, not just their urgency. He introduces the time management matrix, which divides tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. The key to effectiveness lies in spending most of your time in the second quadrant tasks that are important but not urgent, such as planning, relationship building, and personal development. For example, spending time on professional networking or learning a new skill may not have an immediate payoff, but these activities are crucial for long-term success. On the other hand, constantly responding to emails or attending unnecessary meetings might feel productive in the moment, but can distract you from more meaningful work. By putting first things first, you ensure that your time and energy are directed toward activities that truly contribute to your goals, rather than just reacting to what feels urgent. Habit 4. Think win-win. Think win-win is the 4th habit, and it's about cultivating an abundance mindset. Covey suggests that in every interaction, whether in business, family, or community, we should strive for mutually beneficial outcomes. Rather than viewing life as a zero-sum game where one person's gain is another's loss, a win-win mentality seeks solutions that satisfy all parties involved. This approach not only builds trust, but also leads to better, more sustainable relationships. For example, In a business negotiation, instead of trying to get the best deal at the expense of the other party, you might look for ways to create value for both sides. This could involve understanding the other party's needs and finding a compromise that benefits everyone. Thinking win-win requires a balance between courage and consideration, courage to stand by your principles and consideration for the needs of others. This mindset can transform your interactions and lead to more positive and lasting relationships. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. The fifth habit, seek first to understand, then to be understood, is perhaps the most important for effective communication. Covey emphasizes the need to listen with the intent to understand, not just to reply. Often, we listen to others through the lens of our own experiences and biases, which can lead to misunderstandings. By practicing empathetic listening, we create an environment of trust and openness where real communication can happen. For instance, in a conflict with a colleague, instead of immediately defending your point of view, you might first try to understand their perspective. What are their concerns? What assumptions are they making? This habit is about slowing down the conversation and giving the other person the space to express themselves fully before you present your own ideas. By seeking to understand first, you build deeper connections and are more likely to reach a resolution that satisfies both parties. Habit 6. Synergize. Synergize, the sixth habit, is about harnessing the power of teamwork and collaboration. Covey describes synergy as the creation of a whole that is greater than the sum of its parts. When people work together effectively, they can achieve outcomes that none of them could achieve on their own. This requires valuing the differences in people's perspectives and using those differences to generate innovative solutions. For example, in a team project, instead of everyone working independently on their tasks, synergy happens when team members brainstorm together, challenge each other's ideas, and combine their strengths to create something exceptional. This habit encourages open-mindedness and creativity, leading to breakthroughs that are impossible in isolation. Synergy is about fostering an environment where collaboration and mutual respect lead to extraordinary results. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. The final habit, sharpen the saw, is about continuous self-renewal. Covey uses the metaphor of a saw that needs to be sharpened regularly to remain effective. This habit involves taking care of yourself across 4 dimensions: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. It's about regularly investing time in activities that renew and rejuvenate you, ensuring that you have the energy and focus needed to sustain long-term success. Physically, this might involve regular exercise, healthy eating, and adequate sleep. Mentally, it could mean lifelong learning, reading, and developing new skills. Emotionally, it's about maintaining healthy relationships and managing stress. Spiritually, it might involve meditation, prayer, or spending time in nature. By making self-renewal a regular practice, you maintain your effectiveness and prevent burnout. It's a reminder that taking care of yourself is not a luxury, but a necessity for sustaining high performance. Conclusion. Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is not just a book, it's a guide to transforming your life. These habits are more than just techniques for temporary success. They're principles that help you build a strong foundation for personal and professional growth. By adopting these habits, you're not only working towards becoming more effective in achieving your goals, but also cultivating a life of integrity, purpose, and fulfillment. While we've covered the key points in this video, the book itself is packed with even more insights, practical examples, and exercises that can help you internalize these habits on a deeper level. If you found this overview helpful, I strongly encourage you to read the full book. It's a resource you can revisit time and time again, each time gaining new perspectives as you apply the habits in different areas of your life. If this content resonated with you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth summaries and discussions on life-changing books. Your support helps us bring more valuable content to you and others on the same journey of growth. Also, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. How do you plan to implement the 7 habits in your own life? Which habit are you most excited to work on? And if there are other books you'd like us to explore, please share your suggestions. Let's keep this conversation going and continue learning together.